Welcome you back to the Grant Harvey Arena in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Grant Harvey Center. We are set for another semifinal game, this in the men's D division. First place, St. John Minotauros taking on the fourth place, Knowlton Nashers from Edmonton. Knowlton Nashers in the white and blue, Minotauros in the black and orange. Only slightly disappointed that we're seeing the white Knowlton Nasher uniforms and not the full baby blue effect. We are underway in this semifinal. Brendan Lee for Edmonton. Gives it to Schrempf. Shot right down on goal. In goal, number 1, Troy Reardon in goal. Zach Garvin in goal. To double check that, son of our cameraman. Make sure we get that right. So while I am completely unbiased in this, I know who my cameraman is rooting for. Steinberg trying to work it up along the boards. Edmonton maintaining possession, thrown in front, goes through the crease. Picked up there by Sam Oliver. Oliver in for the Minotauros, into the middle. Noah Webster, his shot went into the corner. On it first, Tyler Smith for Edmonton. Webster behind the goal. Getting it out over center is Mike Bangs. Bangs has got it. Trying to work off the board. Shoots. Save made by Garvin. The rebound is there at the side of the goal. We got a penalty coming up. It's going to go to St. John. Jacob Ashburn going to the penalty box. First power play for Edmonton. White moved early. Tyler Yanish to come in to take the face-off for Edmonton. Against Ben D of St. John. So it's a power play for Edmonton. Ryan Ricken. Ricken dumps it in. They'll go into Chase. Get in on the forecheck. Comes through the crease. They score! An unfortunate goal for Garvin as the pass came out and hit him in the back of the foot. That went to the back of the goal. Here it is. You see on the dump in, Edmonton going into forecheck. And that was as much just a pass out front as anything. Hit the goalkeeper in the back of the foot, finds the back of the net. Edmonton score on the power play and they lead it 1-0. Referee got clipped from the face-off. And he's going to need a minute. Referee Darrell Butt says he's good to go. Hard around the boards. That gets past the Minotauros player. Says he got a piece of it, so no flooring on the call. Cleared away by DeCorville. Jordan Thompson in goal for Edmonton. Brought back in by Robichaud. Cleared away from the front of the goal and all the way down the floor. That will be a flooring call against Edmonton. Winner of this one advances, of course, to the gold medal game tomorrow. The other semifinal happening concurrently, the other surface here at the Grant Harvey is between the St. John Farm team and Bayview Blackhawks. Double check that. Now a flooring call against St. John. He'll hold it against the boards in behind the goal. Referee trying to convince them to move it. Like a rugby scrum down there. Finally it comes out. Slapped back in by Shrimp. Would have been offside, delayed offside against Edmonton. That will allow St. John to bring it out. Not in over the blue line. Now Randall gets it in, but quickly it comes back again. That's offside. Tyler Yanish in ahead of the play. It's a good couple of strides in ahead of that. There were 7 teams in the men's D. Finish that thought in just a moment. The ball comes out at center. Steinbring. He lost it. Played in by Webster. Shot kicked away. Nice save made by Thompson. Good shot by Sam Oliver. Again, still kept in by St. John. Back to get it. Ricken. To Del Cid. The ball squirts loose to the boards. Oliver. Nice back pass. But cleared away. 2-on-1. Yanish shoots. Shot it wide. Onside that time. Yanish sent in by Steinbring and tried to go glove side and just missed the post. Right out in front, cleared to the boards by Webster. Ball goes up and into the penalty box. Face-off will be just outside the St. John blue line. Mentioning 7 teams in the men's D competition here at these national finals. 4 teams making the playoffs. Minotauros, as we see now in the Knowlton Nashers, St. John Farm team, and the Bayview Blackhawks. Bayview just outside St. John's, missing the playoffs. Saskatoon Viper Kings, St. John Cask and Keg Flames, and Regina. They are all on the outside looking in. Their national championship is done. So cask and keg. Cask and kettle. I knew that wasn't right when I said it. Didn't sound quite right. Either way, they're done. Ball goes out of play. This game still very much in doubt. Early in the first period, a 1-goal lead for the Edmonton Knowlton Nashers. Jack Dickey behind the goal for St. John. Knocked off his stick. Picked up there by Carson Dubé. They don't get it in over the blue line. It goes into the Edmonton bench. Good job by Dalamont to hold it in, but again it goes out of play. So it's in the offensive zone. They've gained the zone. So that's onside. Clark. Dalamont. Fudge, and they're looking for it for St. John. We'll come back to the point. Here's Clark. Threw it towards the goal. Off a couple of players into the corner. Clark has it again. Clark with Lowry on him. Fudge with a shot that goes over the top of the goal. Good possession by St. John. Created a couple of scoring chances. Both teams making wholesale changes. Edmonton bring it out. Tyler Smith. He lost it. Back comes Randall. That's picked off right at the blue line. Dumped down the floor. Garvin will leave it for Ashburn. To Fenwick. Brought back in. Edmonton. Smith. In the slot, shot is blocked. Kept in by Erickson. To the front of the goal, shot wide. That whistles over the top of the goal. Got a penalty coming up. Interference against Edmonton. St. John about to go on the power play. That's number 5, Tyler Smith, gone to the penalty box. St. John's setting up, long shot in, well wide of the goal. Picked up by Lyons, Kiefer Lyons. Out in front, shot by Webster. Off the mark. Fenwick gets the return pass from Oliver, back to Oliver. Down to Lyons, that shot, stopped by the defense. Fenwick, Oliver, Lyons, cross crease pass. Too far for Dolomont. Oliver back to Fenwick. Oliver couldn't one time it, had to take it off his foot, then gets away a good shot and a good save made by Thompson. Fenwick again. 40 seconds going to power play. Oliver's shot didn't get a lot on that. It went wide. Long diagonal pass picked off and sent down the floor. Less than 20 to go in the power play. Fenwick to Jack Dickey. He'll shoot it in. Getting there first was Edmonton. Clearing it, not out. Shot goes wide, and picking it up on the far side is Steinbring. Penalty is now over. Steinbring wanted a penalty on that. None forthcoming. Here comes Dickey. Jack Dickey. Can't get it out in front. Taken away. Good play by J. Del Cid. Chance shot, save made by Garvin. Tyler Yanish had lots of room there on the left side. Get away a good shot. Garvin came out, cut down the angle. Yanish won the face-off. Edmonton control it. Back at the blue line, they turn it over. Clark, a little bit too far for Rooney. Rooney's got it now. Tried to give it back. Picked off by Eriksson. Eriksson off the boards. Goes by everybody, so the face-off will come back down into the Edmonton zone. 3:05 to go, first period, just the one goal. Walsh played it off the boards, down low for Clark. Connor Clark. Trying to spin away from the checker. Still can't get it to the front of the goal. Rooney into the slot and hopped over the stick of Fudge, just as he was trying to unload. Chance for Edmonton, backhand, another save made by Garvin. Cowerchuk will take the face-off for Edmonton against Gallant. Cowerchuk wins it. Shot from the point, a weak one by Edmonton. That stopped. St. John, bring it out. Shot in by Walsh. Del Cid to Cowerchuk. Up to Bangs. Bangs will go into forecheck. St. John able to get it out only as far as center, where it's shot back in again by Smith. Now it'll come out. Smith back to pick it up. Circles back in his own end. Gets it to Steinbring. Steinbring turns, plays it off the boards. Yanish. Yanish turns, shoots. That comes off the inboards. Rebound! Scores! Again, you see that ball so quickly off the end boards. You always have to be very quick. Let's take a look. The shot by Yanish hits the end boards, and waiting for it to bang it home. It is 2-0. Edmonton. Comes with just over a minute to go in the first period. Under a minute to play, opening period. 1-0. Edmonton Knowlton Nashers leading the St. John Minotauros. Shot by Fenwick and a good glove save made by Thompson. Edmonton trying to work it out. They do. Cleared in by DeCorville. Trying to get it back to DeCorville. That's picked off. Here's Noah Webster right up through the middle. And that's going to be a penalty against Edmonton, as Webster was crossing the blue line and took a push from the Edmonton player. Well, hang on. Thought it was a penalty. They're actually calling offside. Well, we know. Okay, had it right the first time. It's just taking a long time. Then I saw they were bringing the face-off inside the blue line. So I said, that can't be right. So it is a penalty. Power play for St. John. Their second. Oliver, shot goes wide. 30 seconds to go in the period. Oliver, Fenwick, Oliver. Back to Fenwick. They'll go the other side. Shot by Dollamont. Comes all the way back to Oliver. And Oliver lost it. It's cleared down the floor by Cowerchuk. And that's going to do it. Time's going to run out here in the first period. Minute 25 left in the power play for St. John when we come back to start the second period. 2 goals by Edmonton in the first, and that's their lead right now, 2-0. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, period number 2. Jones clears it in for St. John. Referees will get together. They're going to discuss where the face-off should be. It's going to go back in the St. John end. These two teams met this morning in the round robin. St. John defeated Edmonton by a score of 3-2. .55 seconds left to go in the St. John power play. Long shot in, good save there by Thompson. Got the paddle of the stick on that. That was headed for the top corner. Clark to the boards. Down low, gets the return pass. Nice play and shot it wide. It worked a nice give and go with Carson Dubé. Jones to D. That shot goes to the far boards. Dickey fell down. Gets it back to Jones. Jones in front. That's knocked down by Schrimpf. Penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5. Scrambly along the boards. Still not out. Clark on it for St. John down in the corner. Fed it out in front. Getting a stick on it was Walsh. Just poked it wide of the goal. Mike Bangs. Watched by Walsh. Banks trying to work it out in front, goes back into the corner. He's got it again, now back at the point. Shot in by Hryken. Edmonton with a bit of pressure now. Cowerchuk got it out in front. Whistle goes. Going to be a penalty to St. John. Tripping. Cowerchuk was tripped up as he tried to come out in front. Ball comes to the near boards. Edmonton control on the power play. Steinbring into the slot all alone. Good diving block by Spencer Randall. And unable to hold it in was Ryan Hryken. Still in behind the St. John goal. Now they'll clear it only as far as center. It'll be kept onside. Yanish can't shoot. Now he will. You get a whole lot on that as it went over the top of the goal. That'll go down the floor. Referee's arm is up. Looks like a penalty coming up to Edmonton. That'll get us to 4-on-4. So 4-on-4 right now. 45 seconds left to go in the penalty to St. John. Oh, what a chance in front there for Matt Fudge. He was left all alone. He saw room, high, short side, just missed it. It was there. Bangs trying to get away. He'll clear it down into the corner. Back to get it. Winding up now. St. John. Down into the corner it goes. Back to pick it up. Schrempf. Long pass up at center. Tipped in. Tyler Hamilton, number 97. Now St. John on the power play for 38 seconds. As their penalty has expired, they get it to McWilliams, and McWilliams backhands it down the floor. The goaltender, Thompson, will do it himself, clear it out. And now Thompson will hold on to it. Both teams will get a change in We're down to 9:12 left to go here in the second period. Right in front of Shant, scores! Eric Schrempf. Didn't look like there was a whole lot of room, but Schrempf makes it 3-0 in this semifinal. He's in all alone on Garvin. Somehow finds room between the pad and the post. It just doesn't look like there's anything there. I don't know how he got it in. But it ended up in the back of the goal, and it is 3-0 for Edmonton. Ashburn here they come again. Janish scores! Janish with his second of the game. The gate has opened a little bit here for the Edmonton Knowlton Nashers. Right from the faceoff, they were just announcing the last goal. He gets around the outside of the defense. All alone and beats the goaltender glove side. Timeout, St. John. They need to regroup. They're in a large hole right now. Midway through this second period, or maybe a little later than that. Timeout has been called. Let's take a break, catch our breath a little bit, just like the teams are doing. .38 left to go. Second period. St. John needs to right the ship. Played in by Dickey. Erickson back there for Edmonton. Wraparound attempt. Whistle goes and tempers begin to flare a little bit. Thompson had it. Goaltender. Two players will go. Coincidental will stay 5-on-5. Daryl Erickson gone for Edmonton. Carson Dubé gone for St. John. 2 minutes each. Roughing. Webster to take the face-off against Cowerchuk. Schrempf gets it ahead to Bangs. Bangs trying to race up to it, got it to Cowerchuk. His shot went wide. Jones can't get it out. It'll be kept in by Edmonton. Bangs. Long shot by Cowerchuk goes wide. Picked up on the far side by Dickey. Looking for Webster. Kept in. D. He had it taken away. Hamilton chasing it down in the corner against Louis Robichaud. Pass for Webster, missed that. Flooring call against St. John. Clark. He was poke checked as he tried to make a run up the right side. McWilliams towards the goal, save made by Garvin. McWilliams has it again. Back at the point, long shot in by Del Cid, comes over the top of the goal, battered away by Garvin. That's fed into the crease, taken away by Robichaud. Robichaud to the boards. It'll come back to Walsh. Up to Robichaud. Right in front, great pass to Fudge, and he is stopped by Thompson. Nifty little play. The goaltender sniffed it out. Ball goes up into the seats. Face-off will stay right there to the right of Zach Garvin. Face-off win for Edmonton. A shot just wide by Steinbring. Walsh trying to get to it. The goaltender comes sliding out. Penalty coming up. Penalty against Edmonton. Tyler Smith. Thompson, I think, had it figured out. He was going to get there first, but Smith hauled down the St. John player. So St. John will go on the power play. They trail it 4-0. Being late in the second now, just under 6 minutes to play. Big power play here for St. John. That shot, save made by Thompson. That is put just wide by Webster. That missed by mere inches. Kept in by Fenwick. Fenwick. Fenwick keeps it in. The shot by Oliver was stopped. Thompson having a strong game in goal for Edmonton. Back to Fenwick. Fenwick will shoot it. That goes wide. Thompson reaches out with the stick, pulls it in, and holds on. St. John stand pat with the power play. Edmonton will change up the penalty killers. Brent Lowry will take the face-off for Edmonton against Noah Webster. Not before there's an issue with Jordan Thompson in goal for Edmonton. This is a case of just a heat issue, dehydration issue, but he looks kind of spent. I know he's been busy lately, but I'm going to give him a chance to recover. Yeah, you see he's a little overcome with the heat. See. Referee checks with Thompson. Looks like he's okay to go. Minute 19 to go in the power play. Fenwick, Oliver, back to Fenwick. Fenwick with a shot. Thompson with the save, dives out, covers it up. He has been busy lately. Now St. John will change up their power play. Connor Clark in to take the faceoff for St. John. It was won by Lowry into the corner. Dubé. Clark. Back to Dubé. We come back at the point. Dickey. Jones. Back to Dickey. One-timer, that got through, and another good save as Ben D got that shot through from the left point. Thompson with yet another save. And the other big thing about that, no rebound. That was stolen away, and that'll allow Edmonton to clear it down the floor. Under 30 seconds to go in the power play. D with a good rush, gets in. On the backhand, goes to the forehand, puts it wide. That is moved off of its location. It's become dislodged. Whistle goes. Great rush by Ben D. Couldn't beat Thompson, though. .11 seconds left in the man advantage. St. John has had a pretty good power play. They've had some good chances. That'll do it, though, now as the ball is sent down the floor, but could not beat Jordan Thompson. Penalty is now over. Under 4 minutes to play in the second. D with a shot. Thompson's got it again. No rebound again. Talked about this before doing games. People talk about a goaltender being a brick wall. I prefer to say you've been just a big cushion. Brick wall, things bounce off you. And your cushion, they just get absorbed. Good goaltenders are cushions. Nice soft pillow. And that's what Jordan Thompson's been. Everything that has hit him has just been absorbed into him. He hasn't given up any rebounds. White moved early. Rooney no, he's going to have to come out. Actually, the St. John player who moved early coming in to take the faceoff will be Ethan Dollamont. Back at the point, Ashburn. Long shot in, goes wide. Lowry getting away. Steinbring with a shot, ripped it wide. Janish getting down the left side. Janish drops it back. Steinbring a little slow to move on. He gets pushed off the ball. A little nonchalant that time. Fudge. That was knocked down. Two number 73s in there. Fudge against the boards. He gets knocked down. That's going to be a penalty to Edmonton. Ashburn. So once it's touched up, Edmonton will go back on the power play. Delayed penalty right now, and the ball goes up and out of play off of Del Cid. So 2:32 to go, second. Another power play opportunity for St. John. They did pretty much everything last time right except beat Jordan Thompson. Webster had it hop over stick. Shot by Dolomont. And then cleared down the floor by Tyler Hamilton. Couple of good chances again for St. John early in this power play. Minute 30 to go. 2 minutes to go in the second. They score as they get it up from behind the goal. Finally, a lot of hard work pays off for St. John as they get on the scoreboard here late in the second period. Take advantage of that second power play. Oliver. It was Kiefer Lyons who made the play behind the goal, got it out in front to Sam Oliver, and Oliver, alone in the slot, made no mistake. So 4-1 now. Minute 30 to go now in the period. Backing. See a little bit more energy now from the St. John team. That goes into the St. John bench. Face-off will stay deep in the Edmonton zone. Walsh tipped in. No flooring, it was touched. Cutting it off over on the right side was Walsh, throwing it back into the corner. Under a minute to go. Second period. Mike Bangs against Brody Walsh. Edmonton now with it. Del Cid. Shot was blocked. Fired back in by Hricken. Picked up, brought up by Spencer Randall. That went off a stick. That's kept in, did not come out. Just 13 seconds to go. There's a giveaway, one last chance maybe. Nope, but that is not going to result in a penalty either. Edmonton can't believe there's no penalty on that call as time was winding down. There's still a few seconds left. Well, the second period comes to an end. 4-1. Edmonton Knowlton Ashers leading the St. John Minotauros in this men's D semifinal. Trip to the gold medal game on the line. We've got 15 minutes left to play. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the final period. 4-1 to start the third period. Edmonton leading St. John. St. John coming on a little bit. Took some momentum off those power plays. There's another shot. Thompson makes the save again. Again, no rebound. Snapshot by Dickey. Fanned on it. Smith can't get it out. Another shot by Dickey. Save made by Thompson. He got the right pad down to keep that out. St. John really feeling some energy after a couple of good power plays. They got to go late in the second. They come out strong here in the third. And it'll be a flooring call against Edmonton. Ball goes down into the corner, back to pick it up, Seeley Jones. Paul at center. All played with a high stick. Reason for the whistle. And up next, we'll go to the women's division, the women's Bs, St. John Thundercats, to take on the Team Canada Under-20 squad. That's the 1-4 game. The other game will be Calgary. Well, let's double check that. Let's make sure that's right. There will be the women's semifinal. I know the Thundercats did finish first. Double check these standings just to make sure. That shot goes wide. In behind the goal. I can get it out in front. Cleared back center. No further. And racing onto it is Sam Oliver. Oliver to the forehand. Thompson got the right pad down. Kept it out. It will be the St. John Thundercats against the Edmonton Cherry Pickers. Will be our women's game. The 1-4 semifinal. The 2-3 will feature Team Canada versus Calgary Toon Squad. Webster. Oliver heading for the front of the goal. Webster's got it. Webster to his backhand. Forced to the boards. Turns, puts it wide of the goal. Oliver will take it off the boards, but you can see much better energy from the St. John's team here in the second period. That one is, or third period, that one is just whistled wide. Lowry dumped it in. Yanish is in there for Edmonton, but out comes St. John again. Lyons into the slot. Lyons with a chance to shoot it. He does. Thompson with yet another save. Back in front for Lyons. Thompson again with a save. St. John really upping the game. They need to get something behind Thompson. Just the one so far, despite all the chances. There's another chance. Thompson made the save. That time gave up a rebound, but got away with it. Steinbring trying to settle things down here for Edmonton. They are on their heels here in the third period. Bangs had it taken away. Shot scores! Big goal, Ace Cowerchuk. Just as St. John were beginning to push back, that goal has got to be a backbreaker for the Minotauros. Everything going St. John's way. It looked like they were getting ready to start the comeback, and Cowerchuk from the high slot beats Garvin over the pad under the blocker, and it's 5-1. We have everything pushing back, you're getting all those chances, and the other team comes back and scores and increases their lead instead of you closing the gap. That's got to hurt. So again, up next, women's semifinal, the 1-4 game. First place Thundercats against the fourth place Edmonton Cherry Pickers. And then our final game of the day, the men's C semifinal, Edmonton Killer Bees against the Toronto Plugs. Got a penalty coming up to St. John. Things going from bad to worse right now. That's going to be a 4-minute variety penalty to St. John. Got kicked away, they score on the rebound. Tyler Yanish set himself a game. It's a power play goal. A shot from the point is kicked away. Here's Yanish right on the doorstep, turns, bangs it home, 6-1. Thompson with the save. How things can change in just a few hours. We mentioned earlier these two teams met this morning in the preliminary round. St. John won it 3-2. Garvin to Fenwick. Fenwick off the boards. That got past Ben D. Play continues on. Chipped out, and it'll be kept in at center just momentarily. Now it's cleared down the floor. Seeley Jones. Jones turning off the boards. Got past Dickey. To be kept in by Edmonton. Bangs behind the goal, being helped out there by Cowerchuk. Ball comes loose. St. John have it. Carson Dubé to Brian D. Dickey. Poke checked by Thompson. Thrown to the boards. It'll come out. A tripping call. It will go against Edmonton. Number 29, Mike Bangs, will head to the penalty box. Just 8:04 to go. St. John on the power play. They scored on their last opportunity. Had some really good chances on the one just prior to that. I don't know if the wind has gone out of their sails here, though, as the ball goes into the Edmonton bench. Kept in by Fenwick. Oliver. Shot on goal. Easy save there for Thompson. Lions lost it. To be kept in by Fenwick. It'll go the other side. For Dolomont. And Dolomont scored. Kind of a muted reaction. Let's see if we pick this one up. Might be right at the end. Yeah, it was Dolomont from the other side. Didn't even realize that had gone in. The reaction was so quiet to that. But another power play goal for St. John. It's their second. Six to 2. Halfway through this third period. And that will be a flooring call against Edmonton. Down by 4. Rooney. Rooney fanned on it. It's chipped away by Hamilton. Fenwick has it. Kept in by Fenwick. Off the end boards. Comes into the crease. Ball still loose down there. St. John trying to get it out in front. Del Cid did a good job to prevent that for Edmonton. Players pile into the corner along the boards. Comes out. Thompson got a piece of that with the shoulder. Along the boards to Corville. He gets cut from behind by Dalamont. Dalamont tried to pass it in front. That was intercepted. Coming off the bench to keep it onside. Good hustle there by Robichaud. Robichaud with a shot. Thompson with yet another save. And another save. This one from a very sharp angle. Will be kept in. Clark shot wide of the mark. Schrempf didn't get it out. Clark. Ball goes up and out of play. It'll stay in the Edmonton zone. Time beginning to wind down here. 6-2. Just over 5.5 minutes left. Edmonton has called a timeout. I'll make sure there. Well, we heard the referee say timeout White. Okay. And there was some discussion. So Edmonton has called a timeout. The players will stay down there and huddle up just outside the goal crease. St. John players will head to their bench. We'll be right back. Yeah.
And they go like, they ring it, and then that's that. That thing. See if you can see him doing it. It's like yellow.
All right, timeout is over. Edmonton just wanted to make sure they were set defensively for these last 5.5 minutes. Don't want anything crazy to happen. St. John would love to have something crazy to happen. Right from the face-off, Edmonton able to clear it out. Schrempf can't get it out. Goes down in the corner. D in there looking for it. Comes up along the boards. Long shot in wide of the goal. On it is Gallant. Back at the point. They've got the net empty. Down by 4. Why not? Scramble in front of Thompson. It's cleared. Down the floor. And the faceoff will come back into the Edmonton zone. 4:52 to go. 6 players on the floor versus 5. As the net is empty for St. John. Redo the faceoff. Someone on St. John jumped early. Gallant comes in to take the faceoff for St. John against Lowry. Ball goes to the boards. It's up in the air. St. John have it. Webster. Cross for Dalamont. Dalamont avoids a defender. Webster with a chance. Oh, what a save by Thompson. They set up Webster beautifully. Tried to go up high. Couldn't beat the glove of Thompson. Net remains empty with 4.5 to go. Webster. And the Clark. Back to Webster. Not much room to operate out there. Edmonton come up with it. Steinbring. Schrempf's got the empty net. Shoots. Missed. Fudge leaves it for Lions. Drop Webster, another glove save. This time there's a rebound in front, but they can't get a stick on it. And St. John. Lyon behind the goal. Knocked off his stick. Rung around the boards. Kept in. Oliver. Shot wide. Webster with another chance. That went up and out of play. One referee said a face-off was going to come outside. Webster said, check with the other guy. The other guy saw the deflection, and they did. He did, and the face-off will stay inside. Kept onside. Dickey to the side of the goal. Goes in behind. Up to the boards on the far side. Backhanded out by Hamilton. I'm going to say no flooring this time. That's going to eat up some clock. Jack Dickey. Dalamont. That went off a stick. Cleared, not out. Fenwick back into the slot. Turning, shooting, another save by Thompson. No rebound. He's got it covered. Dubé looking for a rebound. There wasn't one. St. John sending 6 new players out onto the floor. They're going to bring the face-off outside the blue line. No flooring. It goes down deep in St. John territory. Fudge. Clark. Oliver shot. Another save by Thompson. Then it's batted out of the air wide. Kept in by Oliver. Will go into the Edmonton bench. Time winding down slowly. 2:24 left to go. That's an empty net goal. That makes it 7-2. Will they leave the net empty or they send the goaltender back at this point at 7-2? They're not going to give up. No. Now they've conceded. Goaltender coming back out. Took them a while to decide. Thompson's got that and will cover it. 2:08 left to go. Excuse me, left to go. A 5-goal lead now for Edmonton. Again, Thompson will cover it. His last couple of minutes seem to be taking an eternity to play. We're playing them in a few second increments at a time. Chipped out at center. St. John unable to bring it in. Yanish just shoot it in. Steinbring going in there to forecheck against Fenwick. Fenwick gets away, moves it up towards the blue line. Not out. Back to Fenwick. Stolen away by Lowry. Back out at center. Hurricane, time winding down, under a minute to go. Steinbring taken to the boards. Ball comes out. It's Ben D. To the front of the goal and sent back out at center. We begin to play this one out. Dubé. Back at the point. Big wind-up shot. Another save by Thompson. Three seconds. That will do it. So, the Edmonton Knowlton Nashers will be in the gold medal game tomorrow in the men's D. And they will take on the winner of Bayview versus St. John Farm team. That's happening over in the other arena. I don't know if that one has finished yet. But they'll be in the gold medal game. The St. John Minotauros will play for bronze tomorrow. Up next, women's semifinal. St. John Thundercats, Edmonton Cherry Pickers. We've seen the Thundercats a couple of times here at Arena 1 in Grand Harbor. We have yet to see the Edmonton Cherry Pickers. This will be our first look at them this year. We will take a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with that women's semifinal game. We invite you to come back then. These are the men's B, C, and D. Women's B, National Ball Hockey Championships from Fredericton, New Brunswick.